Hello, hello, how are you today? I'm super excited. First, happy Valentine's Day. and tonight is gonna be very special because I'm gonna invite Ahmed. He's my colleague, but he's also the one who inspired me to do the podcast Love, Faith, Resilience. So please, Ahmed, come with me, come with me.
Hey,
Thank you, how are you?
how are you?
I'm all good. Thank you so much. You know, you are this kind of person, who are always positive, who are always checking on other people, and I want you to know the secrets behind this. So first, in this photo, can you talk to me? Where us? Where are we doing?
I think we were in the bakery. We were buying some donuts or
Croissant,
cookies.
pain au chocolat, best bakery.
Yeah.
But it's not really important. The meaning of this interview is to know you. So who are you in few words? Where you come from?
My name is Ahmed, like you all know. I have like a little bit of a mixed background. So my father is originally from Sudan. My mom is originally from Eritrea, and I was born in Cairo, and I was raised in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So, but basically, when people ask me where you're from, I just say Egypt because it's easier. Because not a lot of people may know the other countries, especially. So yeah, and I've been living in Barcelona since 2019. I came first as a student. Things didn't work out very good. COVID started, like it fucked up all our lives, as you know. And now here I am having two jobs. We work together in the same company, and my other job I work in a hostel during the weekend as a receptionist, which is a very cool job that it makes me meet a lot of people every week, every day from all around the world, and just make a lot of connections.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you talk about people, about connection. Can you tell me where does your passion for humans come from?
I mean, this kind of passion or this kind of love for me, it's just like more. It's because at the end I'm human, so you can, in a kind of way, understand what other people need or how are people feeling in certain phases in their lives, and so for me it's like I wasn't born like this. Like I'm just into people and I'm into humans and I like to talk to people and about deep conversations. It's just about it took me a lot of time alone first, like the experience of moving to another country alone, that you don't know the language, that you don't know anyone, that you don't know, you just get out of your bubble. It's not easy, and it takes a lot of strength, takes a lot of power, and I think this was the beginning of me trying to understand the passion about life in general, and then it became more about humans and how I just want to spread love and be positive with people, because I believe people need this. People need positivity, because sadly we're in a world that the negativity is more positive. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man. It's just because I want to do it. I love it. It makes me feel good. It makes me go to sleep happy,
Okay.
So yeah.
And is it in Barcelona that you start your journey of love yourself?
I would say yes, because it was my first destination to get outside my bubble, to get outside my country, and it's literally the more time you spend alone, and when you're in a position that you know that you only have yourself, it forces you to accept yourself more, to love yourself more, to just like be who you are, and just keep working on yourself. So yeah, it's Barcelona.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, it's Barcelona. It's the first place I arrived, and I'm still here, man.
Okay.
I don't know till when, but I'm. It's going good till now.
Okay.
It's going good, yeah.
I'm so happy. I just want to say something because we work in the same company, but no, not in the same market, not in the same department, not now in the same floor. So we started sometimes deep conversation, but it's only 5 minutes until someone is telling us like, hey, you have a call or something. So
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to have the time to be with you and sit with you to talk about the things that mean a lot for us. I have another question for you.
Sure.
How do you always stay positive? Because we are known to be this kind of people, but I want to know, how did you find the way to have this mindset? To know that when you see life in the right angle, things are getting better.
To be honest with you, there is nothing very like, there's not a specific thing that I could say about this. It just happens by time. I just discovered by time that you could. I don't want to say. I mean, okay, let's be honest. It's hard to stay positive 100% all the time. Okay, there's times that the things that happen around you affects you in a way that, okay, man, this is going bad. Okay, this is gonna be, but the way you think of the problem when it happens, the way you think when you're in a situation, you can look at it in many ways that can make it look good, even though it's a bad thing. For example, the first thing now, this thing that happened to me recently. Before in my life, I wasn't like this, to be honest. But now it's more like this, that whenever I'm in a situation, whenever I'm in a bad or in a problem, first thing that comes to my mind now, or like the first thing that I think about, okay, it could have been worse.
Yes.
So, man, you're fine.
Yes.
You could do this, like you could pass this, there's always people in worse situation, because there's always better and there's always worse. You're never going to be the best and you're never going to be the worst, so it's always like it's you're in a place that you have to be, okay, something happened to you, okay, let's think about the solution, man. Like, there's always this is 100% true, man. From what I experienced in life, there's always a solution. 100%, there's always a solution. There's always an answer. I cannot tell when, I cannot tell how, I cannot tell why, but there's a solution, there's an answer, and I think this is the way that I train my mind to be in that way, because, by the end of the day, man, when you go to sleep, nobody feels what you feel. Nobody, how people are close to you, So if you don't help yourself to be positive, you don't help yourself to stand up every day and keep moving and keep moving on, because at the end, life is... you come alone and you live alone, it might sound sad and depressing, but it's true, man, like I like to be very realistic. And yeah, I think it's just like situations in life that made me have no other solution but being positive, man, just be positive, man. Why not? I mean, you have nothing to lose anyways, it's just stay positive and keep going, and let's just hope that things are gonna be better, and at the end, it's gonna be fine. This is what I really know. By the end, everything is gonna be fine.
Okay, and I love the fact that they say nothing in life happened to us that we cannot, overcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
This happened to you because this depends from people to people. But I'm Muslim. I believe in God,
Yes.
and I know that God put you in a situation because He knows that you can pass it. This is 100% true from my point of view. So yeah, I agree with you 100%.
I'm a strong believer also, and I know that everything that happened to my life, bad or good, I know it was for something, bigger, who is serving now my purpose, to also spread positivity, love, and the right message.
Yeah, it's just like life. I always say this to all people. Like, life it's beautiful. It's not easy, but it's really beautiful, because I mean, if everything was easy, like where's the excitement? Where's, like, everything's gonna be boring, man. Everything is gonna be like the same shit every fucking day. So yeah, it's just like, it's everything that happens during the day for me is something that I appreciate. It's something that I also think about when I go back home. Like, it looks like, it's crazy that every day it looks the same, but when you look back, it's different. Like, it's so fucking different. Everything, you go to work, you meet the same people, but if you look at details, no, man, it's different, man. You talk to this, you heard the story from this, you heard that. It's beautiful, really.
Yeah.
I mean, this is at least how I see it, So.
And I want to thank you also, because, like, for me, the 3 last months of the year was so complicated. I the 3 areas of my life, job, friends, family, and I appreciate the fact that you check on me, like, hey, I see that you're a little bit down in energy, you know, is everything good, is everything fine, you know. So I truly appreciate this. And I wanted to ask you, how do you protect yourself from, you know, negativity? And because when we are like this, you know, positive people say that we are a sun, you know, that we are sunshine and everything, but when we are the light in the dark, let's say this, we attract everything. So we attract like the white and the good, you know, like the good vibration, bad vibration. So how do you deal with negativity? People want
first,
to kill your vibe. So.
Yeah, I understand you. I mean, first, thank you for your words. I mean, it's you don't need to thank me for being human. You know, it's normal to check on each other. I don't need to know you for a long time. I don't need to be very close to you. It's just a feeling that you feel people that they need support, or there's, you know, just being kind to someone or being nice to someone is not going to cost you anything, or it's not going to cost me anything. You know, it may. I might forget it after 5 minutes, but the other person will not forget it. You know, to stay there. So it's very for me it's very important to do this. How I protect myself from negative people? That's actually a good question. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
hard, you know, to distance ourselves. Sometimes we take things personally. We really want to help people, but sometimes the people that we help, you know, taking us into trouble and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I would say like it's more that it's not about how you protect yourself. It's about if you really love yourself or not, because it all starts there, man. Because imagine you still you still don't love yourself that much. You still don't accept yourself. You still have problems of you accepting you as a person. You're not going to be able to figure out who's negative and who's positive and who's really affecting you in a bad way, you know. But it's the point that when you come to a point in life that you really accept yourself as who you are and really you love yourself, then you will not let any negativity come closer to you, because it was not easy to get to this point, man, you know.
Yes.
And I heard this once in a video on Instagram. I think it was Robert De Niro. He said that it's easy for a negative person to pull a positive person down, but it's harder for a positive person to pull a negative person up unless the negative person don't want to stand up, you know. And it's super true, because the negativity again is more powerful than the positivity in this world. So for me, it's not a specific way. Again, it's just like the fact that you come to a point that you know your worth, you know who you are, you know how hard it was to get to this point, and you will not let anything affect it, because it was not easy, you know. It's not easy to come to a certain point in life that you are in peace with yourself, that you're happy with yourself of how you're achieving how you achieved who you are, and to the point that thinking just about any negative vibes or any negativity in life, that is because it's just gonna put you down, man. You're going in the front and there's negativity, it's just gonna put you 2 steps back. One step back. So it's just like
vibration is so high.
that's the thing. That's it. And I don't know, but I feel people when I see them, when I meet them the first time. There's a vibe that you can say, okay, I like your vibes or I like your energy, and there's a vibe like, no man, I just don't feel it. Okay, it happens. It just happens like this. And for me, it's not about that I protect myself from negative people. There is a lot of negative people. It's not about negative. There's a lot of negative energy around you. It will never disappear. But the point is that you know your limit. I know that I'm not gonna go deeper or I'm not gonna go closer. I'm here if you need anything, man. You can text me. You can call me. You can reach out. But I know that okay, this is like I'm not gonna spend more time, because at the end, really the circle around you affects you in a bad way. So I mean, I believe this is how I just stay away or just keep my limit with negative people, you know, because I don't want it to affect me, because we all have shit in our lives, man. So you don't need more. No, you need positivity, you need support, you need love, you need something to make you feel better or to push you to be a better person.
Okay.
So yeah, that's basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing because, you know, also even at your work, you know, when you're trying a service, when you need to be there for people and help people, you still, you know, have these high vibes, even if you have some complaint, you know, in your work, and you have to treat this.
I mean, it's you decide when you wake up, man, how your day is gonna be. Basically, you just just as they say, like one positive thing at the beginning of your day can change the whole day, you know. So it's just like you not every day again we have a good day. Some can have a bad day, but look at the good side of it, man. Like just try. I'm not saying you wake up, just fucking try, man. You have nothing to lose. Try to be positive, try to be optimistic. Okay, today I had a bad day, today things are not going good, but look at the blessings, man. You woke up, man. You're healthy. You have money. You have a job. You have, it's just like things that if you pay attention a little bit more, man, the appreciation is gonna be higher. You're gonna be more accepting of what's going around you, because it's life is up and down. It's not every day you're gonna have a good day, man. We have bad days. Shit happen, blah blah blah. Pero at the end, man, like just look at it. Okay, man, this happened today, but at least I'm here. I'm not at the hospital, man. I woke up. I'm healthy. I could walk. I have money to buy food, man. Because like now in the world, man, like it's wars everywhere, homeless people everywhere. Like the world is getting fucked up every day. To be honest with you, so at least appreciate that you live in a country that there's nothing going on. Like you're healthy. You're in peace. So yeah, that's how I just try to spread love every day and just spread positivity, because it makes me feel better. It doesn't I don't feel it takes a lot from my energy. It's the other way around. I feel it charges me. Like the more I feel that, I don't want to say help people, but just in indirect way make people feel better by a word or by any gesture or it just makes me like top, full charged,
Okay.
I could go to sleep feeling good, really.
And what I truly respect also is that you are a hustler. You said earlier that you have 2 jobs, and you were talking also about the morning, how you start your day, how it will affect the whole day. Do you have like a morning routine or a ritual when you wake up?
To be honest, I'm not a very sleeping guy. Like I sleep very little hours per day. I don't sleep that much. I sleep very little. I don't have any routine when I wake up, to be honest. I just really now I came to a point in my life that I'm really happy that I woke up. I promise. I promise. It can sound, I don't know, cheesy, clingy to some people, but for me, man, I made it another day. Like it's incredible, man. It's just like the idea of you don't know what's gonna happen after 1 hour, because it's normal, it's life. So the thing is that you go to sleep, you're tired, you say tomorrow, blah blah blah, but it's never promised, man. You don't know if you're gonna wake up you don't know if you're gonna go home today. Like let's be very realistic a little bit, But no, I don't have any morning routine. I'm just like I try to like what I do. I try to I work 2 jobs because I had a very long time in my life that I was sitting doing nothing.
Okay.
I was just on the streets with friends. I was just like sitting with some people back home in Egypt in a coffee shop. We just sit there, we drink tea, we smoke some shisha, and that was my whole life. I didn't have money. I was in debt to many people. I had like 4 or 5 years of my life doing literally nothing. So that's why I'm now in a point that I have a lot of energy. Sometimes I get bored when I have a day off. I feel like I want to do something. So the reason, of course, that I'm work because I love to work. I always have a lot of energy, and of course because I support my family back home. So this is to be honest my number one motivation that keeps me wake up every day, do the same fucking thing every fucking day. As long as my mom and my family is good, I'm very happy. Okay. Really, this is my big motivation in life.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So I think we join the love, faith, and resilience.
Yeah.
And you say something really important, that you thanks life for everything that you have and for the blessings that we have. And I was working in the customer support of Netflix like 2 years ago, and a customer advised me a book that changed my whole life. It was The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, the one who creates The Secrets, the documentary and the book about the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about the fact that how you create the life that you want and how you manifest everything that you want by gratitude. And gratitude for me is the one thing that helped me being positive, because she was saying in the sacred books, they say something that nobody understood. It was the more you have, you will have, and the less you have, you will get. We will take even what you have,
Exactly.
And she was saying when you add gratitude, everything is meaningful. Like the more you have gratitude, the more you will have, and the less you have gratitude, we're gonna take even what you have.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I
So
agree. It's totally true, man.
For me, to all the people who sometimes are feeling low and want to are a bit negative, I want to remind them to sometimes list at least if you are really in a really bad mood. It was written in the book for 30 days. Write every morning or every night. So when you wake up or when you go to sleep, 10 things for what you are grateful in life.
I mean, I want to also add something to the part, man. Like I feel like it's not bad to reach out. I mean, I have this example that I tell the people that I speak with. It's like when you have a phone, man, and this phone has a certain kind of gigabytes. So, por ejemplo, the phone is like 100 gigabytes, and you put stuff in it, it gets full, man. And you want to put more, it just can't. It doesn't accept it. But there's a lot of things, and so it stops functioning. I like to give this example to humans, man. You keep taking in life, but if you just keep inside and you don't let it out, it's gonna affect you in a very bad way on how you think and how you feel and on your actions. So it's just like if you feel bad or if you feel lonely or if you're having a bad day, just reach out to anyone, man. Just let it out because it really helps. Just let everything out. It doesn't mean that you are waiting for an answer for someone or you're waiting for a specific response or something that you want to hear, but just the fact of just letting it out, it really helps the person. So yeah, I was just adding this to your part because it came to my mind now.
Okay. Thank you for this. And yes, like for me, I truly love being grateful every day for everything, because at first when I read this, I was like 10 things, and after I was like, come on, 10 things is nothing.
It's too many.
I breathe, I can walk.
It's too many.
I can walk, I have money,
it's unlimited, man. It's unlimited.
Unlimited, as you say.
It's unlimited, really. It's unlimited, and you just like you the fact of appreciation of things and people around you. I know that you have to learn it the easy way or the hard way. If I could, if I could share just a small story with you.
Yes.
Back in 2012, I was 18 years old, and I had a best friend of mine who was 16. And like sometimes when you and your friend, you just don't talk for a while. Things are life. And one day I was walking on the streets because we have a lot of mutual friends, and I met a mutual friend and I asked him about my friend, and he told me he just hang out with other people. And I said okay, I'm just gonna call him, and I just took out my phone and I tried to call him, and then I found that I don't have a charge. Like my phone needs to be charged. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna call him tomorrow. And the day finish, I go back home and I get a phone call at 2 a.m. That he made a car accident and he died. So that was very that was a very big life lesson for me. And I think from that point, my mind or my the way I see things or the way I see life became more realistic, more down to earth. I don't do imaginations anymore. I'm just came to a point that I really appreciate people. I came to a point that if I feel I just want to call someone, I want to text someone, I just do it right away, man. In the street, if I see someone that I like their shirt, I like their hair, I like your smile, hey, I like it. So yeah, I had this situation with my friend. I had a situation with my father when he passed away as well, a couple of years ago. So it's just like you sometimes you get it the easy way, and sometimes you have to get it the hard way. Like you learn it the hard way. So yeah, this is the thing that made me really appreciate everything in life. Really appreciate that it could have been worse. Really appreciate that I'm here. My mom, your friends, the people that you love, man. Just if you feel it, do it. That's it. That's it, really. Yeah, because when it's too late, man. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. And I also wanted to thank you because for the little story, we were at the office on Wednesday night, and yes, I was just thinking about being a guest in all the podcasts, and you told me, hey, I saw your video on Instagram, and if you start a podcast, I want to be your guest. And then I stared at you, I was like, hey, this idea, I had this, but I was not focused on it. But now that you're telling me this, I stare at you and I was like, you inspire me right now. You inspire
Thank
me
you,
right
man.
now.
I mean, yeah, it's just like you the way as you're doing videos, and I was like, yeah, man. I think if we do like a small
Yes.
podcast or interview or
Yes.
whatever you want to call it, I mean, it would be nice. So yeah, I'm glad I pushed you to do this.
Like universe came through you, to give me this message to start something. And the next day I was in day off, so I created everything. The day after I was in day off, so I started to interview my first people and stuff. And everything was lunch, like one day, 24 hours after it was already done, and it was all created.
It's true. It's true.
So
it's true.
thank you so much for
happens for a reason,
inspiring
man.
me. And like the first time we met, it was in the after work at the office, and when I saw you, I was like, I don't know, the first day I was like, it's sure that we're gonna do something together, for sure, I know it. So thank you so much for being here with me and spreading some love, positivity. In this podcast, I just want to, interview inspiring people, who've been through all of this journey and who experience like this love, faith, and resilience, for life. And yes, do you have a last thing to say before ending
No,
the
I
interview?
mean, I would like, of course, to thank you, man, and I want to say that I'm very proud of you that you're doing what you love,
Thank you.
and I know also that you're an artist, that you sing, you rap, and I see your videos on social media and how you're trying to pursue your dream while working, and want to do the thing that you love the most. And it's just like I really respect a lot, or it makes me respect more the people who really do what they love with passion, and you just keep trying and never stop. And I know one day, man, you're gonna be somewhere. You just have to believe. You just have to never stop trying, man. The day you stop trying is the day that you fucking fail. So just keep going, and everything at the end, I told you, is gonna be fine.
Thank you so
So
much.
thank you so much for this, man. I really appreciate it.
Wow, it was something. Shout out to Kiara who is with us today. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
See each other in the next episode. It was Ahmed.
Ciao.
Wow.